Hello there, it's me, that sophisticated guy, back with another live stream, and just talking about stuff that's been going on really. Okay, so I'm going to start by sort of mentioning the things that I'm probably going to talk about for definite. Some games that I'm going to be planning on getting are probably Star Wars Battlefront 2. That trailer was awesome, by the way. I was actually surprised they were going back to all eras again. That really took me by surprise. I thought they would just continue with the new generation of films, but apparently it's all three eras: the prequels, the original trilogy, and the new ones. I'm not sure if Rogue One's on that list. It could be. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find a lot about that a little. Sonic Forces. That took me by surprise. So probably gonna look into getting that. I got Hitman 23rd today, so sorry, not 5 days, 7 days ago. Yeah, sorry I didn't do a birthday live chat. I would have done that, except my birthday. So I'm gonna just do some. So other things I'm gonna talk about is that Tiny Racers thing that's supposed to be added on the 25th of April. In other words, Tuesday, and Tuesday is quite a bad day to be honest. Um, I won't be home to check it out. So don't expect a morning video. Probably expect it in the afternoon around 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Just expect it around that. Expect it on that time on Tuesday. So if you want to check that out, please feel free to. Also like, comment, and subscribe on any other videos you find interesting. I'm kind of looking into what videos you find the most interesting so that I can just continue with those and kind of scrap the rest or look on ways to improve them. So that's really the way I do it. And another thing, CEO. I need to do CEO stuff because that's on discount. It is on discount, yeah. So I've got the game volume off because I don't want it interrupting me. I definitely don't like that. Now, let's go into the office. Forgotten what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, that Call of Duty World War II thing. Yeah, that's supposed to be. I don't even know when the beta of that comes out. I think it's June. I heard someone say June. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll have to ask again or find out. But I'm pretty sure it is June. Or around that time. So I might be playing that. And yeah, do videos on that as well. Might be informative for you guys at home. See if, you know, if you can't get the beta on that day, you might want to check it out. See if you're interested. Right, so got 2 crates. See, I recall when World at War One was out, and then everyone was saying, "Oh, they're never gonna make another World War Two theme one." Even Activision sort of came out and said it, and it looks like they're going back to basics. Now I'm going to talk about Call of Duty a little bit here, and if I slag it off, then just don't mind me. Call of Duty isn't bad, it's not a bad idea, but it's not the best executed thing. It's just a problem with the execution. Like, the eras that they're set in, it's just wrong. It just feels wrong to be playing Call of Duty in the future, or in space, or wherever the hell they want it next. It feels right to kind of get it in World War Two because I believe the first Call of Duty ever made was in World War Two. That was successful, and then we got on with the second one, which was also in World War Two. I think there was a spin-off title, I guess, Big Red One. That was the one I played on the PlayStation 2. That was actually decent. That's quite good. No multiplayer for that, unfortunately. I didn't have local online network or whatever, and there might be a little bit of lag. I'm just going to check if I'm still actually broadcasting. Yes, I am. Okay. So the decent thing to say is, Call of Duty isn't bad, but it's not perfect. I know nothing's perfect, but they have made good Call of Duty games in the past, and they've definitely tried hard. I think they'd had to really call like an emergency meeting to kind of get this out of the way. It just seems like a moment of desperation for Activision and Sledgehammer Games and Treyarch and whatever other companies that you'd like. Some kind of myth I heard about that actually was that, well, not a myth. What would I call it? Something that I haven't really thought about. And have Microsoft made a deal with Activision to release Call of Duty titles only on the Xbox consoles? Because I heard a rumor about that a year ago, and I'm not sure whether that's actually gone through or that's just a big myth. But if you have any information about that, please feel free to put it down in the comments so I actually know, and I'll check it out after the video. But yeah. Also, personally, what's been going on? Well, let's for starters, FIFA. I played FIFA today. I wish I had live streamed it, or at least made some sort of attempt to record it, because I didn't really think. Now, obviously, I'm a bad player, and we've moved to a new club now. We're doing well at the moment. We're in Division 3, and we have got the title, the Silver Division, Silver thing title. So the thing is, last night, somebody else was on with them, and they were playing, and they won a couple of games. And then I hopped on, we got 5 games, we won each of them undefeated. 12 games in total undefeated. And then, 2 draws. And then we pretty much finished it off today. So that was decent. That was good. It was nice to go up in the world. So yeah, we're probably going to be playing the cup, and I definitely will probably live stream that, so you can see everything that goes on, and hopefully we do well. I think this is the best division we've been in that club, and yeah, it's just important about not getting too cocky, I think. Anyway, so games planning on getting Star Wars Battlefront 2, Sonic Forces, Red Dead Redemption 2. No, I don't think. I don't know if will there be a beta for it. I'm not sure. There might be, but betas are more for multiplayer games, and I don't think it'll have a multiplayer feature on day one. I think they'll be doing the servers for a long time, like they did with GTA Online. So Rockstar, yeah, because they're a little bit disorganized right now with the development team working on different projects, and which is the reason we can't really get big DLCs anymore online, and that's a little bit upsetting, but also kind of a relief, really. At least now they're working on other games, and we know that they're doing that. So yeah, Battlefront 2 definitely looks good, although the same could be said for the first Battlefront trailer that EA showed us, and that was an empty shell. I still played it, but it was an empty shell. It had nothing to it. Let's just hope that, well, this is not all 3 eras, so we'll be able to play stuff like that. Sounds decent, really. So I'll definitely be trying to check that out, especially when the beta comes out. I'll definitely be trying that. Sonic Forces looks interesting actually. There's an element of seriousness that they're kind of evoking right now, and it's kind of unsettling. Basically, if you don't know the story with Sonic and the whole franchise and how it's going, I'll give you a little bit of a history lesson. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, everybody cringe now, and that was bad. Unfinished, just totally rushed out the door. Could have been good, but was just not. So that had a serious tone, and I think after that Sega decided to play it safe. They'd started to go for a more serious tone with, I think, the game before. But that's the first time they went full serious, proper storytelling. Well, not proper storytelling, but more focus at older gamers, and it blew up in their face. Sega's really trying hard to please people with, especially with classic Sonic. I really, really sort of despise classic Sonic. I don't hate the guy. I don't think his games are bad. They're not terrible. They're not bad. He's not a bad character, but he's not. I mean, there's a game called Sonic Mania that's announced at the exact same time as Sonic Forces. I think they released pretty much on the same day. So you've got a game focused on classic Sonic, and then one with modern Sonic, but then you add classic Sonic into the one with modern Sonic, which feels a little bit scummy to me. Why? I mean, I know there's a slight few group of gamers who prefer modern Sonic, and I'm part of that group. I don't think we don't hate Sonic, classic Sonic, but we don't really want him in the game, especially since I think there'll be wisps. I think there'll be wisps, and my god, please just kill the wisps. I mean, that used to be a Colours exclusive thing, but as soon as they added it to Lost World, I thought, yeah, it's all over now. Lost World is hit or miss, very hit or miss. It's not terrible, but it's not necessarily good either. What else? Sonic Boom, that wasn't. Yes. And oh my god, we got this to do. So I've been thinking. It seems very scummy to me that they add modern Sonic into a game, but then they also add classic Sonic. It's kind of like the thing that they're relying on now is classic Sonic. It's been that way since generations. Ever since they decide to mix the two together, they've had this sort of inclination to go back to basics, to go back to the classic era. They're trying to keep modern Sonic relevant, but they are also trying to just whore out classic Sonic. I don't think he deserves that. He deserves his own game, fair enough, but he doesn't deserve to ruin a title. There's also supposed to be a third character as well, which is actually really confusing. It's a new character. I assume it's not an old one. If it was an old one, then by God, no one can figure out who it is. So, collected that in mid-air. That's awesome. And we only have to take it over here. But yeah, that new character, a new gameplay style apparently. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully not like the Werehog stages in Unleashed where people just absolutely bashed it for that. They thought Unleashed was scummy. Yeah, it's not. Personally, my personal life, I don't really have one at the moment. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly interesting and full of important things. I need another crate. But, yeah. As I reposition myself, Um, what else? Hitman, I've been checking that out. That's actually pretty good. I might invest in the other episodes. Sorry, episodes. The only problem with getting these new games I've just mentioned, Battlefront 2, Sonic Forces, is that I can't get the disc versions yet. And I don't want to pre-order because then it just feels... I don't know, I'm just sort of against pre-ordering. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just I don't personally want to pre-order the game. I want to wait for the reviews to come out so then I can actually make a educated decision on whether it's a good title or not. The beta obviously will give me a good idea, but for the most part I mostly look at the reviews, and it's either going to be really good or really bad. That's the sort of general consensus these days. There's no sort of halfway good or halfway bad. It's either really good or really bad. One or the other. First Watch Dogs was not very good, but then the second one was good, actually, according to the reviews. That's why I trust reviews more often than the beta, because the beta is just part of the game, it's not the entire experience. I like the Battlefield 1 beta, but then the full game, it kind of... yeah, it's gone weird. My relationship with that game has just fizzled. It's fizzled. It really has. It's gone down the drain. I was gonna get the DLC as well, but now I'm just thinking, nah, forget it. It's better to just forget about it. Really. Leave it at the side of the road. But I'm really happy that they're actually going back and doing Battlefront 2. Just have another go at it. It's EA, so it could be really good. Could be really bad. It's just a word of warning. If you ever see a trailer, just remember that trailer was made to sell the game. It's not actually showing you the parts of the game that they don't want you to see. I think it's better if game companies are just honest about what their games were like and just told us what they were about, instead of making a trailer and making it seem awesome when it's clearly just an empty shell of a game and they don't care. I mean, they had the Star Wars license and they blew it. They blew it, but badly. It's sad that the original Battlefront games aren't available on the store at the moment, or else I would get them. I'm not even bothered if I can't play online, I'll just play single player. I'm more interested in single player. I had a lot more fun because I didn't have multiplayer back then. I did own the first Battlefront game, not the second one though. The second one's apparently supposed to be really good, better than the original, and that's good news. But when EA did it, they did it badly. They did it in a way that's just... why? Also, do you like my 80s outfit? Yeah, I'm supposed to be... that's what the theme is. That's the theme these days. But yeah. Hopefully it will be really good. Hopefully Sonic Forces will be really good as well. I just wish that there'd be actually a good game this year. That won't make us upset. Things are just getting really weird, to be honest. With games in general, they're releasing old titles and they're going back to basics, and they're starting to... 2017 is the year that all game companies either screw up big time or they go back to basics because they thought it was better. And there's been years like that in history, but this seems like the big hurrah. This is like make or break. I'm sure that Infinite Warfare basically gave Activision a kick in the backside. And thank God it did, because so many people hated it. I'm not even sure if it did well on sales. I think it must have done. It's just Call of Duty, but yeah, probably not their best endeavour ever. Was Advanced Warfare worse? Was it? I'm not sure if it was. I've never played Infinite Warfare, but I'm getting the feeling that, yeah, it's not pleasant. I don't know. Just the initial reaction from everyone kind of said it all. Yeah, you messed up, Activision. Try again, and they have. They've made it World War II themed this year. Yay! Because that's totally gonna save it. Well, it might do. I do hope that Activision one day will either be on the brink of bankruptcy, and then they'll make a game that just blows us all away. I really hope that happens, because that's the way that you get game companies to really crack down and make good titles. They can make good titles without it, it's just that they can't be bothered. Companies like Activision and EA, when they're not doing well, that's when they try. But when they are doing well, they just don't try anymore. They just do the same thing over and over and hope to God that it still works. I know it sounds profitable and marketable, but really it isn't. I'm the sort of person who looks more on what the public thinks rather than what the company itself thinks. Who cares about profit? If it's not a good thing, then it's not good profit, is it? I'll be a little bit disappointed with my company if I was making games that were crap and then somehow got extremely high ratings. I don't know, either A, they're just not good anymore, or B, they don't give a crap. I think it's the latter. Could be the former, but it's most likely the latter. I think that's about all I have to say, really. Might be a little bit more. Just let me think a bit more. Oh yeah, Rockstar gave me 1.3 million the other day because I bought the returning content. I don't even know how I got that much. I didn't buy anything like the Marshall or anything, to be honest. I only bought the Dukes and the Stallion and the Blister Compact, so I must have spent a lot of money on those. I think I've still got the Blister Compact. Have they got rid of them? Have they got rid of it? I don't know. Did I sell it? I hope I did. If not, I'll probably sell it on and then... Oh, but will it change if I've still got it? I don't even know. Yep, I know you can't deliver while I'm in the air mechanic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for calling you and bothering you at this time. I'll ask him again shortly. In fact, I'll do it. Oh god, there's another one to do. Okay. I'm gonna take a detour. It's probably very boring, but... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm broadcasting still. That's impressive. So I'm gonna go back to mechanic and find out whether I still have... If I see 2 blister compacts, I think I just need to find out, is that... Yeah. I think that this might be the one that, because I deliver the free content all to one garage, so I think this might be the one that I modified before it went free. Have they refunded this, and can I still sell it? I'm gonna go... No, I can't do that because I'm in the middle of a bloody mission. Let's do it again, sometime. Or another time, let's just find out. That's probably an interesting piece of trivia. I wish I had done this recording now, because I can actually skip and make the video shorter and leave out all the stupid thinking time that I have. Oh god. Oh well. Just rambling now. This isn't good. It's not good at all to ramble, really. Sometimes you find out a lot of things when you ramble. Sometimes you find out absolutely jack all, and then wonder why you even bothered rambling. This is very far away. This is something I ever complain about, actually. I don't seem to complain a lot, but the special cargo is good enough, but it's not at the same time. It's a lot of work, and to fill up all these warehouses, I mean, I've got one for 42 crates, and then another one for about 16, and by God, it's a lot of work just to fill up a 16 crate, and never mind a 42 crate. Oh, I mostly do this just to get some money in reserve, so then if I need it, I can just go over and sell them. But at the same time, I want to start doing this again, but it just seems redundant now. Speaking of which, my weed business, I filled up the product on that, and I still don't know whether it's actually generating product. Sorry, I filled up the supplies, and I don't know if it's generating product. I'm probably going to check on that after the video. Let's just go back there. And then I'll find out, because, my God, this is not pleasant at all. I'm also very tired, actually. That's another problem. It's a boat or rocks. Yeah, it's rocks. The sea looks beautiful on this game. I mean, that's one of the best seas I've ever seen from any game. But at the same time, it's got a lot of fog or smog, I think they call it. It's kind of like polluted fog. It's smog. That's what it is. I don't know. I don't know how they could make it more visually interesting. I guess the smog is there to kind of hide the bits where they probably haven't loaded in yet. The bridge looks nice though. The bridge looks okay, but then you can see it fill in the details, and we're still not there. PlayStation VR, what a pointless endeavour. I mean, have you seen the games for PlayStation VR? My God, they don't even try. Some of them are really good looking, some of them are absolutely... Why? They look like crap games that you find on your laptop. At least that's what they look like to me. I don't know about anyone else, but I guess it is virtual reality, and they had to really step up sort of like animation, but then skipped out on graphics. It's probably possible to make a really good looking virtual reality game, but then it's either got to have stilted animation or just no animation. That blew up. Thank God I wasn't in it, or else the package would have been destroyed. Right, let's go. Move down. Away in the ballistic compact. Okay. Getting more and more tired as I go along. Nice interior. More and more tired. I've got 1.8 million. I don't know what to do with it, and I don't want to spend it just yet in case there's something around the corner and I don't have enough money. It's just so annoying when that happens, isn't it? I'm sure you can all agree with me on that. Also, if you are watching this video to this point, well done. I'm honestly surprised. There's probably no one here watching it to this degree, but it's just me talking, really. That's all it is. There is nothing to say anymore. Please continue. I'm just trying to find out whether this will actually sell for some money and I can get it back, and then I'll be happy. I'll be happy. I'll have some extra money. It'll probably only give me about 50, 60k, maybe even less, but who cares? It's money. Yes, think of Blister Contact. Going retro. I used to live stream all my content, now I don't. Oh, 27. Oh well, that's probably what I've spent on it, to be quite honest. Plus I did refund the stuff from before. So yeah, I think I'm just going to end it off here. See you later, and goodbye. Don't bloody record stupid thing.